almost offendedly, well, you know, Pastor, D.O.Z has some of the best cooks in all of Southeastern Conference. And she says, and she almost sounded offended that I did not ask her to arrange for D.O.Z to handle the entire meal. And she said, Pastor, I got this. And I was like, So rice turned in not to just the entire meal that you guys provided, but I popped over her house. We had a late night elders meeting, and I took Elder Davis home one night, and I walked into the house, and the house was full of people. Some folk, I barely knew their names. What were they doing? They were making table settings and table decorations by hand. They were doing not just the food, but all of the decorations, all of the things, both for the reception and for the ceremony. And I can go on and on. I knew that Sister Miller did cakes, and I said, Sister Miller, we need a cake, and I think Cindy wants it to be a vegan cake. She basically said, I got you. And she put a lot of time and a lot of effort into and just so many of you, there is no words that we have to be able to articulate the depth of gratitude that we feel and that we owe to this church, daughter. And part of the overwhelming thing for us is that both of us know, it's like, we just got here. Y'all don't even really know us well yet. And how much you have stepped up and been willing to love us and to do for us. We say thank you, thank you, thank you from the very bottom of our hearts. Daughter of Zion, you have already etched a very special place in our hearts. And I need to say this too. And I picked this up from my father. She said, when I said my father, she goes, some of you at a wedding, yeah. When it comes to why we are here and what we do, still, I'm not used to saying it yet, but my wife and I, we did not accept the call to ministry to expect our members to minister to us. Hear me carefully. We didn't come, and we don't expect you to have to give us anniversary gifts and birthday gifts and all of the things that often other preachers will expect. That's not our mindset, church ministry. We are here to serve you. That's what God has called us to do. Irrespective of how you feel about us or whether you love us, it's our not just job, but it is our calling to love and to serve those whom God has placed within our care. And we have talked, and we are committed to that goal and to that end. And we simply ask that you pray for us, that God will keep us strengthened in order to serve you in the best possible way, so that one day and one day soon, we can gather together as one great big happy family on the sea of glass, and we can talk about how wonderful it was for angels and heaven to work together to get us all into the kingdom. Daughter of Zion, we love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now, I'm the one that gets paid to talk for a living. So Cindy is not usually much of many words, but Cindy, is there something that you'd like to share?
I was listening to what Sister Brizette was saying, and one thing resonated with me, and that was one of the surprising things about being in this role. And I am a church worker. When he came to Tampa, I was the treasurer, I'm the assistant clerk, working stewardship, building committee, pathfinders, help clean the church, and I'm a giver. And so it was a bit uncomfortable for me, overwhelming, I should say, to realize the generosity of this church. And I sincerely say thank you. I am just humbled by your kindness and your love.